Hi, my name is Charlene Lincoln. I'm a licensed acupuncturist and herbalist. I practice in Walnut Creek, California and Oakland, California. And you can learn more about me at my website, blissacupuncture.net. There I have a blog. It's called Natural Fertility Solutions. Today I'm going to be talking about an ebook that I think has become quite popular over the internet. It's called The Pregnancy Miracle by Lisa Olson. Now, I'm going to talk about my own personal experience with it and, kind of why I was looking at it. I've treated fertility for a number of years. I love treating, I love helping couples conceive. And I'm always looking for new material and different books to refer my patients to. And then when I turned 40, I've never had a child before I got married and I wanted to start a family. And I knew that, for me to be able to conceive naturally, I needed to have all the, tips that I could, get. And so, of course, outside of using acupuncture and herbs, I started looking at different things online and offline. And so I came across the Pregnancy Miracle. And I have to say that the sales page, the pitch page with all the testimonials on it, and the fact that Lisa Olson, she struggled, I think, don't quote me, but I think it was till she was 44, wasn't able to have a pregnancy. And then there was some miracle that was revealed to her that, when she kind of sorted that out, she was able to have not one, but two healthy children. And then there's some testimonials on there that are quite impressive. The whole sales page, I really, really had to check it out, because if it was of any significance, I would pass it on to my patients. And so I purchased Pregnancy Miracle last year. And I have to say, I think that the ebook is like, gosh, I have to look back. I think it's like 136 pages. It's a lot of fluff. She talks about the anatomy, which, I think all of this is helpful. And I'm not trying to totally dissuade you from buying this book. But one of the things that I find as a woman who at 41 was trying to conceive for the first time, and I work with women who are on the mature side trying to have a baby for the first time, or even younger women who are struggling, you really kind of want to only read information that's really going to be of value. And there is some value in this book. What the Pregnancy Miracle, I think, ends up being, I don't know what the miraculous thing was, but she does talk about a lot about acupuncture and herbs. And I do agree, acupuncture and herbs is phenomenal for helping women conceive. But she goes into like herbal formulas and different acupuncture points. And for a layman who doesn't have that kind of training, it's not really that helpful, to learn all these Chinese herb names. And I don't know what you're supposed to do with that information outside of going to an acupuncturist who, if they're familiar with treating infertility, will already have some acupuncture formulas to recommend to their patients and no point formulas. So she goes into a lot of detail about point formulas, acupuncture point formulas and Chinese herb formulas, and about the anatomy and what are some reasons why couples can't conceive. She talks about unexplained infertility. And then she does recommend vitamins, but even the way that she recommends vitamins, it's very like, you need this nutrient, buy this particular vitamin. It's almost like, is she recommending that you buy 50 different vitamins? Maybe I misunderstood that part, but it's like she links you to all these separate vitamins that I think would be extremely overwhelming. I personally could not take all those vitamins, and I don't think that you need to take all these separate vitamins to help conceive. Now, if you are struggling to get pregnant, I encourage you to go over to my website and visit my blog. I can recommend some books to you that I found really, really helpful, and I recommended them to my patients. And also, there's a program that, through all my research over the last year and a half, that I did actually find a program that I found quite valuable. I recommend it to my patients. It helps so much. I used it myself, to help get pregnant, and along with acupuncture and herbs, and it was really invaluable. So the pregnancy miracle, I guess if I was going to rate it, there is some information on there that I don't think it would be a total waste of time or money to buy it, because even if you gleaned a couple pearls of wisdom from it, then it would be worth your time. But I find it kind of user unfriendly, a lot of information kind of piled together. And at the end of the day, like, for you to really take that information and then use it to, get to the end means, and that means, having a happy, healthy baby, I think it's sort of a jumbled process. So sorry, that's kind of just my 2 cents on it. But there are some great books out there on acupuncture. Using acupuncture for fertility is like, there's a great book that came out from a fertility specialist, Sammy Davis. He's a fertility specialist out of New York, and he teamed up with an acupuncturist, Joe Blakeway, and they wrote a book called Making Babies. That one's phenomenal. And then, there's other books like Taking Charge of Your Fertility. It talks about tracking your basal body temperature, and it goes into great detail about it. I'll mention these over in my blog. And then there's a program that I found phenomenal. Women who use it have had about an 80% success rate, and it goes through everything, and even goes through like visualizations that you do every night to help with the conception process. I highly recommend that one. I could recommend the Pregnancy Miracle too, but I can't stand behind it. I think it's just too confusing, and it's just not user friendly. Okay, I hope that helps. Blissacupuncture.net, my blog, click there, is Natural Fertility Solutions. Okay, I'll see you soon. Here's to having a happy, healthy baby. All right.